I love that Paul is talking about voice because it is a very real part of what makes a screenplay good and what makes a good screenwriter stand out. When you read multiple scripts from the same writer, even if they're in different genres with radically different descriptive language, you can all kind of tell it's come from the same mind if there is a strong voice there. One of the Achilles heels of up-and-coming writers is this drive towards perfectionism, right? You're trying to write the perfect screenplay. You're trying to get your writing perfect. You think of professional writing as perfect, but voice is really, I think, a stylized, purposeful imperfection. It's a way of twisting the rules of, of language, of screenwriting in a way that serves the story. And as a result of that imperfection, you get a unique end product. So I'm going to read for you a little bit from a screenplay that I think has a fantastic voice. Of good family, albeit one of modest means, she was a comely young woman and not without prospects. Therefore, it was at once heartbreaking and astonishing to her mother that she would enter into a marriage with William Money, a known thief and murderer, a man of notoriously vicious and intemperate disposition. And then look at the tone of this in the description. Davy and Alice are picking up speed now, breathing faster and even snorting a little, and it's cold as Jesus in Nebraska in the winter, so when the blanket slips, Alice snarls and gasps. And then let's skip to this line of dialogue at the end from Money. Before I met your ma, God rest her soul, it used to be I was kinda wicked, drinking, spirits and getting into scrapes and all. Only she made me see the error of my ways, and I ain't like I was no more. So it's really obvious when you hear the dialogue how stylized the speaking is, right? And it's clear that this is probably a Western or something set in the South, maybe it's anachronistic. But it's not just the dialogue, it's also the description. The description is written in a voice, and there are, rules of English that are, violated, and there are things in there that aren't, strictly speaking, going to be seen on screen, but it all contributes to a feeling you get when you read the screenplay. All of this creates a feeling or tone of the screenplay, which is a part of the writer's voice. It's the voice that the writer has chosen to use to tell the story, and it is a Western called The William Money Killings, but you might know it as Unforgiven.